Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is John McGrath, who's director with Install. John, how you doing?
Doing great today. How are you?
I'm good. Good to be with you. You had a big press event at NeoCon last week. A very interesting news. It's the first in the business around the installation and warranties. We'll get to that in just a second. But just for our listeners' benefit, for those people who may not know who Install is, why don't you tell us a little bit on Install?
Install is the International Standards and Training Alliance. It's an alliance of major mills and manufacturers in the floor covering industry, hundreds of contractors across the United States and Canada, and installers that are taught to install the product based on a curriculum and certification program that is directed and regularly revised by the mills and the manufacturer.
Install is also associated with the Carpenters Union, is that right?
Well, the contractors and the installers work together, and they're affiliated to the carpenters. The installers are members of the Carpenters Union, and the contractors are signatory to contracts with the Carpenters Union.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, so the news, a big press event, and you had several industry icons there. You had Michelle Vermette with Mohawk, and you had Leonard Zemeski with Mr. David's there, right?
Yes.
Basically what you were saying is that, and it's an industry first, is that Install plans to guarantee flooring installations provided that the installation is done by one of your certified contractors. Is that right?
Yes. Our Install certified contractors, we believe, are the best in the business. So Install believes in them so much that we will guarantee their installation.
That's a pretty bold move. So are there enough trained installers out there that would qualify under this program?
Well, it's the combination of certified installers and certified contractors. We have thousands of certified installers, and we've just begun our initial class of Install certified contractors. So we have enough contractors that can install across the United States and Canada in all floor covering market segments. But it's the initial class because this just was unveiled on Wednesday. So we expect for that to grow. At this time, say in the West Coast, we have 3 major floor covering contractors that can handle the work out there. That's good to start. Doesn't satisfy us for the long run, though. We expect to grow our contractor base.
Okay, so you're just kind of building out the contractor base. And how many are there that are trained at this point?
We have 15 certified contractors that can cover United States and Canada.
I see. Okay. Most of those are big ones, so they have multiple locations, right?
That's where it is. A contractor, Mr. Davids is a flooring international contractor. So his office is located in Chicago. But his long history, he's installed all across the world in addition to installing all across the United States and Canada. So he's typical. Well, he's not typical because he's such a great contractor. I'd hate to say that. But we do have contractors that have that capability, that they have locations and ability to work all across the country and Canada.
Yeah. You know, there's several contractor groups. I know Mr. Davids is a member of StarNet. The other 2 big groups are Spectra and Fuse Alliance. Are you working with all those organizations?
We communicate with them. A number of our certified contractors are members of those associations, and a number of our certified contractors are members of those associations. So we work with them, and the program's just beginning, so I think a lot of people are evaluating it, and they're anxious and interested, but we'll work with anybody.
All right, and this is not just for carpet. I mean, this is for hardwood, resilient, and it's not just commercial. It's also residential, right?
That's exactly it. We have 3 certifications. We have a resilient certification, which is a pretty comprehensive certification for resilient goods. We have a carpet certification, same thing for carpet installations. And we've adopted and we work along with the NWFA regarding the hardwood flooring installations. So our warranty covers those installations for those type of products. And as we expand our certification program, we will also expand our warranty.
All right, now if you're a flooring contractor and you're interested in being certified under this program, how do you get connected with you on this?
Okay, well, the first thing is you would need to have the agreement, sign the collective bargaining agreement with the Carpenters Union, and then we would be able to work with you with our training, because that is the strength that we have, because we do have labor management cooperation that we've committed to each other. we have the resources and the capabilities to make these dreams a reality. Every hour that a member works, money goes into a training program, and that's how we're able to fund the install program through that labor management cooperation. And so if a contractor signs with the carpenters, then they can become part of the install program. All of their installers would have to become install certified. And the certification, I like to say it's a diploma on the job site, because through the certification, an installer has to demonstrate that installer knows the correct way to install the product prior to going onto the job site. So all of their installers would have to become appropriately certified, and then we'd have to look into the contractor, and we'd find out their financial capability, their payment history, because we're putting our name on this contractor, and so the customer or the manufacturer is going to rely on Install's good name to back up this contractor. So we want to make sure that the contractors have good payment histories and they're great professionals, so that they're capable and capitalized enough that they can do what needs to be done. So if we have the contractor that has all their installers properly certified, and then the contractor has passed our evaluations and proven that they're a professional contractor with the capabilities and the resources to do the work, then that contractor can become an install certified contractor.
All right, and so let's continue to talk about Mr. David's for a moment. Obviously, they've gone through this. How long did that process take?
Funny thing about it with Mr. David's is that this program is contractor driven, and the ideas behind it have come from the contractors. Mr. David's is the chairman of the install warranty subcommittee.
I see.
So he started it, and we began the discussions on this program back in October of 2012, and we worked on it for a few months. And so for Mr. David's, it became real last week, and so he was there from the beginning. But other contractors, we could get this thing taken care of in, say, 3 weeks.
I see. Okay. And if somebody wants to find out more information about it, is there a website that's got details? Or
Yes, our website is www.installfloors.org. And if you go to that website, at the very top left on the toolbar, we have a link there that says Find a Contractor. Be a drop-down that says to the Warranty Contractors Program, and then all you need to do after that is fill out what section of the country are you looking for the job to be done in, and then specify what type of job it is, whether it's healthcare, education, commercial, retail, hospitality, or residential. Once you fill out those two identifiers, push the word search, the list of certified contractors available for that job in that area will be shown on the website.
All right. So again, we've been talking to John McGrath, who's director with Install, about this new warranty related to using certified contractors and installers. And you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.